Yo, what's up everybody? It's your man MKBHD here, and today we're diving deep into the world of YouTube upload settings. We're talking about the stuff that can make or break your video quality, so listen up. First things first, resolution and aspect ratio. These are crucial for how crisp and clean your video looks on different devices. Now in 2024 you gotta be thinking at least 1080p, which means 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels. This resolution offers a good balance between quality and file size. But hey, if you're rocking a beast of a camera and want to future-proof your content, go for that glorious 4K. It's 4 times sharper than 1080p. Trust me, the detail is mind-blowing. Now for aspect ratio, stick with 16:9. It's the widescreen standard that YouTube loves, and it'll make your videos look right at home on most screens. Next up we've got frame rate. This determines how smooth your video looks in motion. The standard for most content is 30 frames per second. This gives you a good balance of smoothness and file size. But hold on, there's more. If you're going for a cinematic vibe like in a short film or a dramatic scene, 24 frames per second can give you that classic Hollywood look. It's all about the artistic choice, you know? Now for action-packed footage, gaming videos or anything with fast movement, crank it up to 60 frames per second. This makes everything super smooth and responsive. Alright, let's talk codecs and formats. These are like the language your video speaks to YouTube. The codec compresses your video file, making it smaller for uploading. The format is how that compressed video is packaged. For YouTube, the go-to codec is H.264. It's widely supported, offers great quality and keeps file sizes manageable. And the format? MP4, hands down. It's compatible with pretty much everything and YouTube loves it. Now let's not forget about audio. Good audio is just as important as good video, so don't neglect it. For the codec, stick with AAC. It's the most compatible and efficient option for YouTube. When it comes to bitrate, aim for 320 kbps. This ensures high-quality audio without making your file size explode. And finally we have the sample rate. The standard is 44.1 kHz, which is more than enough for most videos. Section 5. Finding the sweet spot video bitrate. Now let's talk video bitrate. This determines how much data is used per second of video. Higher bitrate means better quality, but also larger file sizes. For 1080p at 30 frames per second, a good starting point is 8 Mbps. For 4K at 30 frames per second, bump it up to 20 to 25 Mbps. And if you're going all out with 4K at 60 frames per second, aim for 40 to 50 Mbps. Remember, these are just guidelines. Experiment and see what works best for your content and upload speed. Section 6. Color Me Impressed SDR and HDR settings. Let's talk color. If you're shooting in standard dynamic range or SDR, use the sRGB color space. It's the standard for most displays. But if you're rocking high dynamic range or HDR, things get a bit more interesting. YouTube supports HDR content, which means you can deliver videos with a wider range of colors and brightness. For HDR, use the Rec 2020 color space and the HLG or PQ transfer function. Section 7. YouTube's got limits. File size and length. Keep in mind that YouTube has file size and length limits. The maximum file size you can upload is 128 gigabytes. For videos longer than 15 minutes, you'll need to verify your account. Section 8. Getting found? Metadata matters. Metadata is like the secret sauce that helps people find your videos. Make sure your title, description, and tags are relevant and engaging. Use keywords that people are likely to search for. Section 9. Thumbnail game strong, attracting viewers. Last but not least, let's talk thumbnails. Your thumbnail is the first thing people see, so make it count. Use high-quality images that accurately represent your video and entice people to click. And there you have it, folks. Your ultimate guide to YouTube upload settings for 2024. Now go forth and create some epic content.